All right, let's get right into it. Welcome to today's Explainer. We are looking at some absolutely explosive press conference footage for the highly anticipated Rolly versus Teofimo bout. We're going to break down the critical details from this recent presser, but honestly, more importantly, we need to talk about what you actually need to do with these source files. I mean, we've got raw, unfiltered energy just radiating from these fighters, and you're going to have a super strict timeline to work your magic. So let's dive in.
So the core conflict you'll see in the source footage is simple, but man, is it electric. It's Rolly Romero matching up directly against Teofimo Lopez. On one side, you've got Rolly bringing his absolute signature heat to the podium. And on the other, Teofimo is just totally standing his ground. Your job as a creator here is to capture this volatile collision of personalities. Like, it's not just two guys talking at a desk, right? It's a clash, and you need to translate that exact vibe right into your custom promotional clip.
Now, the hype surrounding this specific matchup is literally off the charts. The champion versus the takeover. That's actually an incredibly exciting piece of optional text you can totally layer into your clips. It perfectly conveys this massive clash of eras, styles, and, let's be real, egos. When you're sifting through all those press conference assets, definitely hunt for the soundbites and those intense stare-downs that just scream this narrative to the audience.
Because look, the crucial question we're all trying to figure out after watching them face off is simply this. Who actually takes the victory? Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. Who wins? Is another awesome piece of optional text you might want to add to your edit. You know, you're really trying to build pure anticipation here. You want to take that raw tension from the source footage and cut it together in a way that just leaves the viewer completely desperate for the answer.
Okay, now let's talk main event logistics. And listen up, because this is the absolute most important rule of this entire project. Your video must have this exact text on screen, Rolly versus Teofimo, live on DAZN this Saturday. I honestly cannot stress this enough. This is your mandatory call to action. Like, all the flashy editing in the world means absolutely nothing if the audience doesn't actually know where to tune in, right? So make sure this text is prominent, super clear, and seamlessly integrated into your cut.
Because Saturday, August 22nd, that is the exact date this massive showdown officially goes down on DAZN. That date right there is the anchor point for all of our promotional efforts. Every single ounce of tension you're building up from that press conference footage, it's all counting down to this Saturday. So keep August 22nd firmly in your mind as you arrange your timeline, because that is the ultimate destination.
But wait, here is the absolute most urgent takeaway from today's Explainer. You only have 24 hours to submit your custom promotional clip. Yeah, the clock is literally ticking right now. We aren't just talking about a fight that's happening soon, we're talking about a hard, non-negotiable deadline for your deliverables. Speed and precision, they're definitely your best friends right now. So, your action plan here is pretty straightforward. Step 1. Jump straight into those provided source files, review the assets, and grab the most explosive moments you can find to tell the story. Step 2. Submit your clip within that crazy 24-hour window. Look, don't overcomplicate the workflow here. Just find your chosen moments of that epic Rolly and Teofimo face-off and get that export submitted fast.
The countdown is officially on, guys. You've got the raw footage, you know the stakes, and you know that mandatory DAZN text absolutely has to be on screen for August 22nd. So the only real question left is, will you beat the buzzer and submit your winning clip before that 24-hour deadline completely expires? Get in there, dive into those assets, and let's see what kind of magic you can create.